All right, today we're going to be discussing a couple of accessories I picked up for my weapons light, more specifically the Streamlight ProTac Rail Mount 2. There's a couple of inherent problems with the way that this light mounts to the gun. First one is going to be, and these are, all subjective problems. Not everybody may consider it an issue, but I feel like it could be better, such as these mounts for the tape switch. They're just made of rubber, and you get a lot of, play in there. It just doesn't feel very secure. It is secure, but it could be better, and we'll go over that. Second one is the wires. So I kind of had to run the wire wrapped around there. It could be cleaner, and this is still a snag point on the bottom there, and so that's an issue number 2. Issue number 3 is the amount that this the Streamlight sticks out from the handguard. We want to I want to be able to tuck it in, get it real close to the handguard. That way it's less catch snag points and whatnot. So the 2 accessories we're going to be talking about today should, in theory, take care of all 3 of those problems themselves. So the first one is going to be the Cloud Defensive LCS, or Light Control System Mark II. And so this is a 3-piece design. You have the 2 sides and the centerpiece for the tape switch. And so the way that this works, it'll create a more robust mounting solution for your tape switch, as well as be able to hide the excess wire in those channels you can see on the left and right of the mount there. And so they created these early release channels. So in the event you want to run the light closer to the front, or whatever you need to do, you can have the wires exit the sides there rather than just go straight from the front to the back. So yeah, this is a type 3 hard coat anodized aluminum right there, and they make this for both the Streamlight as well as Surefire Scout tape switches. And then the second solution, and this is going to solve the problem with the light sticking out from the handguard like it does, is going to be an Arisaka offset mount. So this is pretty simple. Again, this one is also coated in a type 3 hard coat anodizing, and it is made of aluminum, and it attaches via M-lock. They also sell key mod, I believe, as well as a Picatinny for people running quad rails. So you have 3 different mounting points. You might be able to see them better on this side. You have 3 different mounting positions, so you can mount it, so it'll mount to the side like this, and then you can kind of pick what height works best for your particular handguard. And then it does also include the screws needed to mount the light via the Scout mount system. So yeah, I'm going to take it over to the bench now, and I'm going to show the installation and come back over to the white table and show you guys the end product. All right guys, we're going to get started on this installation. First thing you want to do, ensure your weapon is safe. Look down the bore, no magazine inserted. We are good to go. So you're gonna need a couple tools, some Allen keys, as well as some Torx wrenches, some blue Loctite, and possibly some lube. This is going to be for when you're inserting the tape switch into the Cloud Defensive mount. They say you might need lube, might not. Depends on how tight of a fit it is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the light, unscrew the bottom there. We're gonna take the body off the tape switch. And the first thing we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna do the Arisaka offset mount. We're just gonna go ahead and place it in the same place that this pick rail was in. So we'll take off this Picatinny section. It's not on there too tight. Obviously though, whenever you are placing the offset mount onto your rail, you're gonna wanna do it pretty tight so it doesn't come loose. There we go. Second thing you're gonna wanna do is remove the Picatinny mount from the streamlight itself. And that's done via these two screws right here. And one way you can save those screws, as well as, you know, kind of clean up the look, is just place them back in those holes and tighten them down. You don't necessarily have to, but why not? And they do go all the way down for the most part. So you end up with that. Got those back. So there's your scout mount holes right there. So we're gonna grab the Arisaka offset mount and the two included screws. And I'm just gonna go ahead and, like I said, place it in the same place. I'm gonna place it on the topmost. Well, let's do the middle actually. And so these ones go in from the bottom. And that one's gonna be a Torx screw. Almost forgot the Loctite. So we're just gonna put a little dab on there. Take some of that off. Let's get our other screw, put a dab of Loctite on that, place it in that second or middle hole, and tighten this down inside of the light body. So at first, just kind of do it finger tight, and then you can really torque it down after that. All right, so then we're just gonna mount the light on the same section. And you can already see how that is sitting much closer. You know, these hold on very well, this M-lock attachment. All right, now we've got the Arisaka offset mount installed. Now it's time to install this Cloud Defensive tape switch mount. So you're gonna go ahead and remove your Streamlight tape switch. All right, easy enough. So like I said, you may have to, you know, put some lube in there. May not have to. I'm gonna try and do it without any. See how it fits. Mine fit pretty good. That thing is not going anywhere. So you're gonna push all the way to the end. So you can run this, you know, with your constant on button to the rear, constant on button to the front. Probably end up putting it in the same spot. But I'm gonna go ahead and run the constant on button to the rear there. So you're gonna remove these screws. This can be somewhat tricky because, like I said, it is 3 separate pieces. You can see right there. They already want to come apart. But you need to figure out how you're going to run your wire first. And like I said, it's got that little channel on the top there, or sorry, on the bottom. And it's a very, you know, very nice fit. Everything on both of these parts are superb fitment. So got that wire running through that channel right there. And that should give us just the right amount. So we need to remove the other screw as well. If I could grab the correct torque wrench. So yeah, I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. So you would also want to throw in some blue Loctite on these threads as well. But I'm just gonna pop it on for now and then throw some Loctite on later. Or at least until I can figure out where I want to put this. Because, you know, maybe not your first time installing it, but you kind of want to play around with where you might want to place it, so you aren't stuck in one spot. But yeah, once you get one kind of started, it kind of sandwiches everything else together. Just kind of finger tight, and then you can start cranking it down once you get that second one back in. Okay. So now, place your batteries back in. Tail switch back on, and then just kind of, this is free spinning, so you don't have to worry about that, but orient it to, you know, it's kind of to where you want to put it. And let's get that tightened up there. And there we go. All right, let's go back to the white table and go have a look at it. All right, guys, hopefully that installation video was as formative as I wanted it to be. And I got across, you know, kind of what I wanted to get across with installing these two things. I think it turned out extremely well. You have no more, you know, basically no more exposed wire. Everything's tucked in nice. That light isn't sticking out as far anymore. And everything's very streamlined and very nice looking. If you guys have any questions regarding, you know, installing these, or you know, if you have any other questions about them, just drop a comment down below. Thank you for watching.